Hello, it's Chris Hynes from Wealthi. I hope you're all well. Today I just wanted to run through a new opportunity that we've been presented in a place called Ashford in Kent. It presents a fantastic opportunity for investors. We're seeing a lot of big corporates move down there and setting up logistical warehouses or logistical hubs at the moment. And it's a fantastic opportunity to be in an area that is within a commutable distance to London as well. You're looking at about, on here they've said about a 36-minute commute to central London, St Pancras Station. I did just have a look at the moment, and you're looking around that 50 to an hour mark, really, in terms of commutability, but still making it a very commutable city or town, to be in if you want to escape the hustle and bustle of London, but be within easy commutable distance in essence. So we'll run through the opportunity. I'll give you an idea on price points, the sort of yields you're looking at, why we've identified this opportunity, and a bit of an understanding of the area as well. So the development itself consists of 216 units. There's about 15 two-bedroom units left within the development. It is also recently completed, so ready to go. You could purchase the investment and have, speaking to your property managers next week and getting your tenant organised to move in a couple of weeks down the track as well. So you're going to see some return on your investment almost straight away, which is a fantastic opportunity for someone to make their money work for them now, in essence, and purchase something where you're going to see a rental return straight away. In terms of location, you're close to Ashford International train station. I'll run through that in a bit more detail later on, but you're close to Ashford International train station. It is one of the stops along the way on the Eurostar to Paris. As for all of the towns and cities in the UK, Ashford is one where the Eurostar stops. Due to COVID and over the last 12 or 18 months now, they haven't been stopping at Ashford just due to the amount of trains, the amount of passengers. But going forward, it will be put back on the route. Eurostar have a massive terminal there as well. It's one of their main hubs, so it will be put back on the route to Paris or Paris to London as well, which is another massive bonus for investors in the area, and the area itself really helping gain some more, you could say, recognition in the country and solidifying its place, solidifying its position on the map. Now, I mentioned there's a number of two bedrooms left within the development. That's not to say the whole development consists of two bedrooms. It's a mix of your studios, your one bedrooms, your two bedrooms, and your three bedrooms. You've got this awesome garden, you could say, super garden as they put it, in the courtyard of the development as well. So really trying to activate the space and create almost a community feel within the development. It is refined contemporary living. As I mentioned, you're about 35 minutes away to central London on the train. Realistically, we're looking, let's just say, about that 45 to an hour mark, and there's a high rental demand for the area as well due to its logistical perks. So we'll run through that in a bit more detail as well. So the developer is Victoria Way Ashford LLP. That has now changed. There's not 36 units available. It's about 15 units available, and they're two-bedroom apartments. It's completed development. Your tenure is a 250-year lease. As estimated service charge, you're looking at £1.74 per square foot per annum. Ground rent 0.1, capped at £250. Expected yields are around 5%. We have been getting some, or the feedback I've been receiving from the contact has been that your yields are also coming or looking like they're going to be sitting more around the 5.5% mark. We've been able to get some slightly higher rentals than initially anticipated, and therefore driven up the rental yield on this property as well. Now, in terms of car parks, there is one space with most units. Obviously, that depends on the unit, but depending on the unit, you're looking at a car parking space, which is another massive bonus. Now, in terms of location, so I mentioned you're looking at about 36 minutes by train to St Pancras in the City of London from Ashford International Station. So the development itself is where this black mark is here on the map. This is the train station here. So this is Ashford International train station, literally across the road. The Ashford town centre is across the railway track, and just in this pocket here where my mouse is now. Sorry, the picture isn't awfully clear, but that is where the town centre is. You can see it here on this map as well. So that black outline there is the town centre, so you're within a stone's throw of the city centre, where you've got your amenity, you've got your cafes, you've got your restaurants, your bars, your shops, and your retail component. So fantastic access there, and fantastic connectivity to London, and even down south as well, which is a fantastic bonus. Now, in terms of connectivity internationally, or from looking at a travelling perspective to, let's say, Paris and Brussels and Amsterdam on the Eurostar, you can jump on the Eurostar at Ashford and get to Paris in an hour and 52 minutes. You can get to Brussels in an hour and 39 minutes, and you can get to Amsterdam in 4 hours and 14 minutes. So it's awesome to have that opportunity to jump on the Eurostar, and it's a super easy means of transport, and get across to Europe and live or travel, enjoy traveling Europe literally on your doorstep. You could pack your bags, walk across the road, get on your train, and in an hour, or just under 2 hours, you're looking at sitting in a cafe in Paris. So fantastic access there. Now, this is another little guide around distances into London. So Stratford International, you're looking at about 29 minutes. To King's Cross, you're looking at about 40 minutes. Paddington, 54 minutes. Charing Cross, 56. And Waterloo, 60 minutes. And there's a couple others there as well. Liverpool Street, 55. Euston, which is going to be obviously the big base for the HS2. So getting to Euston in 43 minutes. And let's say you wanted to get up to Birmingham, for example, that's only going to be another 50 minutes. So all round, you're looking at about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes to get up to Birmingham, which isn't that bad considering the distance as well. So really, the UK government's putting a lot of effort and money into connecting the UK, which is fantastic to see, and really making it a more accessible place for people to be able to commute across the country as well. Now, Ashford's local area, so one of the UK's top 50 places to live, and Kent's #1 business location, which is a fantastic bonus. In terms of Ashford area, so Ashford International Studios, a £308 million UK studio development in Ashford near Victoria Point, includes the likes of HBO, Netflix and Amazon. So you're seeing some of the biggest businesses in the world relocating some of their operations to Ashford, because they can see the opportunity from a investment, or from a connectivity and an investment standpoint, and the fact that the area is really evolving and going through a lot of regeneration at the moment as well. Ashford is building on its bustling continental atmosphere and is expected to double in size over the next 25 years. So we're looking at that from both a population standpoint, and we're looking at that from a business standpoint, watching more businesses move into the Ashford area and watching that population grow as well. Now, there's a major project as well happening in the town centre by Elwick Place, and it's going to consist of a 6-screen boutique cinema with a hotel, restaurant and event space as well, alongside a £90 million extension plan for the MacArthur Glen designer outlet factory, which is located, it's where these white-roofed buildings are here, which is a massive outlet centre in Ashford as well, with a lot of high-end designer goods, you could say, as well. You're looking at your Tommy Hilfigers, your Ralph Lauren's, your boutiques that people recognise around the world as well. Now, in terms of the HBO studio, the Netflix studio, the Amazon warehouse, the development is part of a broader redevelopment of the derelict Victorian-era railway works, represents a £250 million investment in the country. They're expecting 9,600 new jobs to be created in the next 10 years in Ashford. There's an £85 million investment plan for the M20 development. £519 million investment for the development of Ashford Town Centre over the next 5 years. So as I mentioned, with that boutique cinema, the hotels, the restaurant, the event spaces, there's a 10% employment growth for Ashford. There has been, a 10% employment growth for Ashford since 2011. And in terms of rental values, they're expected to grow 11.2% over the next 5 years as well. So a lot of benefits in Ashford, and a lot of key points that are really standing out to us, and seeing the investment in regeneration projects. We're seeing the connectivity to Ashford. We're seeing major businesses relocating their hubs down to Ashford as well. We're seeing that population increase. We're seeing rental values on the rise as well, and that's already been evident in the pre-sales of this development at Ashford or Victoria Point. So a lot of opportunity there, fantastic opportunity for investors to get in to an up-and-coming area, somewhere that is going through a lot of change at the moment. Now, these are some of the renders for the development. These are obviously now finished. This photo on the bottom left is a completed picture, but it looks like a fantastic development and really incorporating the landscape into the development as well. And I think they've done a fantastic job with the development, or with Victoria Point. And these are some of the renders from internally, so really luxurious, modern, clean. It looks fantastic, a fantastic development itself. Now, in terms of price points, you are looking at about, and this is a short breakdown of some of the apartments that are available at the moment, but you're looking at anywhere from about that £292,000 mark up until the £392,000. Obviously, that's the high end, and that's a much larger 3-bedroom apartment. If we were looking still at our 2 bedrooms, you're looking to high end about £315,000. And they represent about a 5% yield. As I mentioned, rentals in the area have gone up, so we're seeing some slightly higher rental returns at the moment, which is a fantastic bonus. But if we want to run through the numbers, I'm more than happy to run through a cash flow in more detail and give you a better understanding of the development itself and the opportunity that it presents. But I hope this has given you a nice little understanding of Ashford, of the development Victoria Point itself. And if you have any questions or would like to learn any more about this development, this fantastic opportunity, please feel free to reach out to me. More than happy to have a chat with each and every one of you, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a fantastic week. Thank you.